Welcome to The Private Eye. I'm your host, Kimani Shege, and in this episode, we'll be talking about matters technology and more specifically, cybersecurity. But before we go too far, here is our reporter with more.
The great advancement of technology has made the world a global village. This has compromised the level of security that we have enjoyed over the years.
With many of the things that we use in our daily lives being digitized, life has become easier and more efficient. However, the linking of all these things to the internet has compromised the privacy and ultimately the level of safety that we enjoy. I caught up with the university students, people who are online for quite a long period of time, and this is what they had to say on the matter.
I do not think that we are safe anymore, because with the era of hacking, people knowing your details, and the fact that you give each and every detail when you're using the internet, we are no longer safe, because anyone can maliciously use those details to come and attack you. And we've seen that where banks, someone can go and empty someone's account because of the simple details they gave out somewhere.
We are not safe at the moment. It's a bit risky to be on social media, and of course with technology rising, so safety issues, no. Actually, at the moment, I don't trust technology being on social media.
I met with an IT guru and a computer science scholar, and they shed light on this particular issue.
One thing about the cyberspace is that there's no control, so we can't really determine what gets to happen in the cyberspace. So we're not safe. We can put measures to try and protect ourselves individually. What can be done? I think the best thing would be making people more aware. Like trying to tell people to avoid, like, when you go to certain websites, you'll see pop-ups, and people, as human beings, we're very curious. So if you can be able to educate people and so they can be able to understand what is a phishing site or what is a legit or a genuine website and application, stuff that won't compromise your.
A lot of conferences are being done right now are there to just sensitize people about what cybersecurity is all about. There's a new law that is being set to actually curb everything to do with cyber crimes, and people should get to know that, okay, so there is a real risk of me using all this technology, and should go out there and actually decide, what, I'm going to learn everything that is non-techie to be able to secure myself. Like maybe deciding that I'm going to be changing my passwords every 3 months, and not just changing my password, using passwords that are super secure.
Due to the fact that technology keeps evolving, we have to find a way around these matters that affect our safety. Reporting for The Private Eye, my name is Joel Omulo.
Still on matters to do with cybersecurity, today we get to talk to one computer science scholar, and his name is Andrew Kinyua. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now this is we'll bring now this scale much smaller to the university level, and because that's what we're all about in this show. How can you guarantee the safety of people, especially in this digital age? Because we are doing so many things online, from doing home automation, where you have now all those things being done automatically from the comfort of your phone, or all these things, and it's powered by the internet or something like a network. And being now a computer science scholar and someone who has now gone into the networking field, how can we guarantee people's safety?
To start with, I don't think there is a complete 100% surety of complete safety.
Yes.
In any case whatsoever given. But as of now, I think what matters most is the learning curve, because then you have to make the system adapt to changes, because definitely there are going to be challenges that will definitely challenge the system. Like there's always someone who is going to try and poke the system. So you have to have your system adapt to the changes. That's the only surety to 100% safety.
Yes, very interesting that you should say there is someone who is to poke that hole, and most of the time you find that it's people in your field. And now when you have, for example, allow me to just go back to a national level and even at times even global, because you find that there are people who have actually gone ahead and hacked someone, maybe for example a bank, and they've gotten away with billions of dollars, billions of Kenya shillings. You find that even our telecommunications infrastructure that you have in this country is always at risk at some of these things. So how sure are we? Because I know you're the same people who build these systems. How sure are we that you will not be the ones to actually poke holes in those loopholes that you're saying?
Just as just in the same case as the real world,
Yes.
there's always people who are going to challenge the status quo, and there is need for them to be there, because then there's laxity if there are no people who are trying to challenge the status quo. The main thing here, I think, should be to adapt, because for one to develop, you have to adapt to the needs of the changing to the needs of the changing society and the systems in place. Uh, just as you find people who are trying to attack, and you find people who are trying to help in the real world. There are people who are just willing to help whomever is there. It's in the same case in hacking. There are three types of hackers. There are the black hat, white hat, and the people between the two. Whereby you have the white hackers, the white hats. We call them white hats. Okay, we refer to them as a good cause. They test for vulnerabilities in the system, and then they forward that to the companies, or they are employed to do that. The black hats on the other side actually manipulate the systems to their own needs, or to their own whatever. But we need both of them in the system, cause, for example, let's see, for example, if you take the case of Snowden, or the issues, not the person themselves, the issues they are tackling, it's government manipulation.
True.
And you see some of these black hats, that's they get a better advantage at exposing some of these things. But so it's a balance between the two.
We find that scholars just like you go for hackathons that we do have in the country, and they get to learn how to hack, and we have this thing called ethical hacking. Is it really ethical?
Ethical hacking, yes, there is. It depends on the motives. For anything to be, there's actually nothing guaranteed that's secure. And without hacking the system that's already in place, that's the only way we get to expose the vulnerabilities in the system. So yeah, you do need to poke the system, but it depends on the basis is the motive of a person doing that. Yeah.
All right. Even as we just come to a conclusion, what can you now just advise, especially people who have their things online? How can they now do? I mean, what can they do in terms of now guarding themselves against such instances?
A very simple answer, though. Common sense. It's all common sense. Like, cause whatever is on the internet, it's like we are creating a second reality to the one we already have. Cause you find your online avatar. Okay, I will refer to it as your online avatar. Is just a representation of who you are in the real world. So it's all common sense. And for example, when it comes to using public Wi-Fi, people need to use VPNs, virtual private networks, because you never know who is listening in between the person who is browsing and the point of connection. So yeah, it boils down to common sense.
Thank you so much, even for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's it from our guest today, Mr. Andrew Kinyua. Let's get to hear what you in the community has to say concerning this matter of cybersecurity in our hyperlocal report.
What's up, guys? Today, actually, we're talking about cyber security. You know, with the current technology, the way things are going, it's not sometimes guaranteed that you're safe when it comes to information, what you will publish, or even your personal documents. Nowadays, even someone can just get into your account and just get all the money in your account because of technology. Let's find out how people are saying. I don't know. Oh, there are some people here. Oh my goodness. So, what's up, brother?
Fantastic, huh?
Tunajiona camera, sindio? So, what do you think about cyber security? Do you think we are safe when it comes to technology and the way the internet is going so far?
I think we're not safe. Yeah. The main reason why we are not is there are phones out there, which I believe can be able to make sure you are unsafe. You know, technology is just so advanced nowadays. People make cheap things very Yeah.
Very
I like the word. I like the word. But these phones can explode on your face. They can kill you. They're called Samsung phones.
So you think we are not
So I
safe?
recommend
Exactly.
that everybody
That's
should use either
irrelevant. It's not even
Okay, that's your opinion. Let's
either
go.
a Tecno or something else. Just don't use Samsung phones. But apart from that, I would also mention the fact that technology is something really good. It's vital. It's essential. But exaggeration of the same is really, really bad. So we should always be careful how we interact in the internet. So we can stop hacking, like Safaricom was hacked the other day. Very
Awesome.
very
Now
bad.
we are leaving him. Let's go in the car. So here we're in the car right now. What do you think about cybersecurity? Do you think we are safe with technology the way it is going?
I don't know. I think we're safe.
No,
I don't think we're safe, of course, but I think that we can be safe. I think that they're just technology is continuing to grow, so there's no way that we're going to stop technology and say that we're supposed to not exaggerate or something like that. It's going to continue. Even in 10 years to come, it's going to be even worse, like more advanced than it is now.
Awesome.
So we just have to find safety in our current technology, the way it's advancing. We have to find safety in that.
Awesome. What do you think, madam?
What I think of cyber security, I think it's secure because the people who made it, they had to consider the privacy of people. So I think it's safe.
Okay. Oh, that's what we had for today. Let's wait for the next topic. I'll be coming shortly. Bye.
Sawa.
OLX, OLX,
Sell it.
OLX, 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 OLX.
To turn your stuff into cash fast and for free, sell it now at olx.co.ke.
I told you we should sell it.
With over 1 billion users worldwide, did you know that over 600,000 Facebook accounts are compromised each and every single day? Well, now you know. And remember to stay safe. That's all the time that we had for you on this episode of The Private Eye. Remember to catch us on our next episode. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I've been your host, Kimani Shage.